Ooh, what's up guys, my name is JellyCook5 and welcome back to an episode of the Player Career Mode. But before we get into things, it'd be much appreciated if you're able to hit that like button down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification button so you never miss a video. And in terms of all my socials, they're all linked down below so you can never miss a video. If you tuned into last episode, please do, otherwise you will not understand what is going in this episode. If you want to watch every single episode, they're linked down below in a playlist so you can keep up to date with the series. We have joined Barcelona and we have now done a pre-season event, and now we are here for the big time. And as you can see by the cutscene that you can currently see on the screen, we've been picked for the first game in the Liga against Real Sociedad away from home. Their big game, and this is a big test to be able to see what we can do on big turf, that is for sure. These are the objectives. We need a 7.5 rating, 4 passes in the opponent's half, and at least a 30% dribble success rate. Very achievable. I hope we can do so. Let's see if we can get into things, and hopefully it will be a good one. We're slightly nervous going into this first game, not knowing really what to expect, to be honest. Real Sociedad are very much the case where they're an accomplished side within the Liga. They don't win too much, but they're definitely there or thereabouts. We start fairly fast, to be honest, as Koundé wins a throw-in on the right-hand side. Rafinha nods it onto ourselves as we try and get the shot off. It is blocked initially there as it falls back out to Romeo then, and it looks to be that attacking opportunity does kind of arise, but unfortunately once again the shot is blocked as Real Sociedad tried to go on the attack, but once again seems to be that the Barcelona midfield and defence did well at intercepting. Decent first shot, but unfortunately it just strays wide, and that was our first opportunity within La Liga. 20 minutes into the tie, and it seems to be that we've kind of settled down a little bit. We seem to be able to accustom to the speed of the game. It's a little bit of a gap opened up for Rafinha to pass it on, but he just closes himself back there immediately then as he puts it onto Araujo and then puts it into the middle of the park. And as you can see, Ferran Torres on the ball now as he finds Rafinha on the right hand side, just making ourselves available there as Koundé finds us on the right hand side. Decent pass also then as we look to try and see if we can offload it to one of our players in the box, and Rafinha with a very big chance, that is for sure. Then Ramiro with a good save though, fumbled it originally, but then he just got the follow-up though. Very good save, as I say, as he clears his lines out to the wing then, as you can see. But Pedri makes a really good interception then as we pick it up on the right-hand side, but we just can't offload it straight away. But luckily the rebound fell to Pedri. Now, as you can see, it looks to be that we've got a decent opportunity coming to ourselves, but unfortunately once again the Sociedad midfield seem to intercept it, and it seems to be the case that they're very hard to be able to go through. So we're definitely going to have to be on our best sort of professionalism to be able to get this result. But as you can see, in the 27th minute then they've got a chance here, and Kubo takes it so well, and he finds the back of the net to make it 1-0 in the 28th minute to make it the first goal of the La Liga season for Real Sociedad, and Kubo is the man to do it. The former Real Madrid man strikes against his former rivals also. Very good goal, to be honest. Nothing that we could do about that whatsoever. He just done Araujo, and see you later, as you can see, cutting on the left hand side, and Araujo just wasn't expecting it at the same time. Decent effort on his left foot, keep having no chance for that one, even with the capabilities of De Stegen, but it wasn't to be, and it is now 1-0 to Sociedad then. As you can see, it's going to be definitely a mountain to climb in this tie if we want any kind of means of getting a point or three. But as you can see, Real Sociedad have got another chance here as he now tries to get in on goal. Luckily for ourselves, the midfield seem to be on their toes as they get the ball interceptors, as they put it forward really nicely and quickly. But as you can see, it goes back here from Araujo to De Jong here as he puts it on the left hand side, looking to try and see if we can do something with it here as we charge forward, looking for a gap to open up, as it seems to be a decent opportunity, and we've made it 1-1 then, just like that. Literally about 5 or 6 minutes after the first goal, we find ourselves in a perfect situation because we have now equalised against Sociedad, and we've got our first goal for Barcelona in the La Liga. We found the gap and we meant it. We was really persistent in our play. What a bit of play that was at the same time. Could not get any better than that whatsoever. Smashed it on the right, and we just absolutely pinged it into the bottom corner. Romero at full stretch, and he was not expecting that one through the bodies that was in front of him, and it is now 1-1 as we go into the half-time whistle then. 1-1. It's definitely been fair in terms of result. Wouldn't say it's the best of performances that we've ever displayed as a professional player, but we're definitely there or thereabouts. In terms of the objectives, also it's only the passing that we really need to complete, and we're definitely on for a decent result, that is for sure. Second half commences then, and we're looking to try and see if we can get an early goal, as you can see, and I love the interception was made straight away as we get stuck in on the defenders as we try and retrieve the ball, as you can see, and then looking for a decent run here, but it seems to be that we've got past him as we put it onto Rafinha. Rafinha bangs it back as we look to pump it into the box, but unfortunately unfortunately the cross was blocked, and it will be a corner kick. Very good start to this second half as we look to try and see if we can get a chance from this corner here, as Frankie de Jong is the man to whip it in from the corner. We all know what sort of corners he can produce, especially from my career mode, that is for sure. But the corner is cleared, but only as far as Lenglet, as he looks to try and see if he can do something. But as you can see, once again, we just seem to be so sloppy with play, but we pick onto it as we got a decent opportunity, and it was blocked though. That was a very good chance to get a second in this tie, but the defender did not want to have that, and he definitely put a stop to that. We get the shot off, but it is blocked. Very good strong foot, and it will be another corner kick then. 50th minute mark as we get the corner, as a decent delivery was there, but Rafinha just can't really meet it with the header then, as it just blazes over the bar. Near to the half an hour mark as we playing Rafinha on the right hand side. He makes a really good run, to be honest. We align that with a decent run of ourselves, but we just don't get played in after screaming for the ball. For whatever reason, Kounde then plays it in, but the ref definitely the wrong time to do so. That is for sure, as Real Sociedad look to go on the counter after that. As you can see, Kubo making the run, but they don't play it straight away. They play it back initially, but it seems to actually kind of work in their favour. Longstaff in the middle of the park as he finds Kubo. Kubo plays his teammate in now. Kubo running for the run also there as he now plays in Kubo. First time finish, 2-1 to Real Sociedad, and now in front for the second time in this tie at the 62nd minute mark. Definitely not the most ideal situation to be in, that is for sure, after Kubo gets the second goal in this tie. Seems to be unstoppable against Barcelona so far, as he finishes that absolutely perfectly on his left. Keeper couldn't do anything with that, and it is now 2-1 to Real Sociedad. Hoping that the second goal won't hinder our confidence too much, we get started off then for another time in this time. We look to try and see if we can create something really quickly here, but it seems to be the Sociedad are definitely going to put us in our tracks and definitely going to make it harder for us. But as you can see, we make a decent run here as we look to try and get the shot off, but we actually pass it, and Ferran Torres is in a perfect position to get the goal, but he cannot finish then. Very lacklustre finish, that is for sure, and that would have been a lovely one to get back straight away in this tie. 70 minutes into the tie, 20 minutes left then, as we look still searching for that second. Still really struggling, that is for sure. Tackle made though, and the referee is not happy about it, or he might be issued a card. Which one, I'm not too sure, and it will be a yellow. We're not embarrassed on our debut, thank God for that. But yeah, that was definitely unhappy with the chance. But as you can see, we go up for the header, and it just completely mistimed the tackle. A bit of frustration kicking in, and that's definitely not what we want as a Barcelona player. Long free kick played in on the right hand side as Kubo picks it up really nicely with a touch then, looking to try and see if he can do something with it. He's received the ball after passing it. Traore's on the ball, but once again it goes back to Kubo. Kubo being the main hub for everything that Sociedad are playing off of at the moment in time. As you can see, as he puts onto Palacios, seems to be that they're putting a decent inroad here as Kubo finds such a lovely gap here. Chance for Sociedad as he now puts it onto his teammate, and it is another goal. It makes it 3-1 then with 16 minutes left to play, and it seems to be that Real Sociedad have wrapped up the points here in the first opener in La Liga. Not exactly the most ideal situation to be in, as this definitely wasn't the expected kind of place to be in, that is for sure. But yeah, it's one of those, we're going to have to take it on the chin and kind of move forward. We definitely know that we've got the capabilities to be at the top. There just might be a bad day at the office, and yeah, it's just one of those, that is for sure. 84 minutes into the tie. Can we get a consolation? Can we do something at least as we pick it up on the left hand side as the manager switches to the left? We cut in on the right as we try and use our pace, and we're battling with the defender. He passes it back to the keeper after latching onto it, but the clearance is really poor as Pedri picks it up. De Jong now in the middle of the park as he looks to offload it to one of our teammates here as Pedri's on the ball. Seems to be that we can't get past that Real Sociedad wall of the defence there, as you can see, as Berardi's on the ball on the right hand side. So it looks to be the ball trying to ping in. Berardi pings it, and the header does not live up to that situation whatsoever. Very poor header, and that will be it. Full-time whistle has been blown here at Real Sociedad, and they have claimed all 3 points and all 3 goals. Not exactly the most ideal situation as mentioned, but we definitely had a decent debut with getting a goal in such a tough league. Unfortunately, the team expectations couldn't really live up to it at the same time, but we will go again, that is for sure. 8.7 rating, 92 minutes played, and the conversion rate was very poor after many of the shots. In terms of our objectives, we actually managed to complete all 3 objectives and get 1900,000 in terms of the actual XP itself. So yeah, we're doing well. We're near to level 28 at the same time, so we're definitely gaining in terms of XP and everything else. Happy to be able to complete all objectives at the same time because it's never easy to do so. And yeah, very, very happy as mentioned. We actually got the rating, we got the passes, and we got the dribble success rate. So at least something went on our favour. It just was the result that was not on our side. One good thing was to come up against these articles. As you can see, JD Cook off the mark. Supporters love to watch the special talents players who can make a difference against any opponent. JD Cook definitely this fits the bill. The local fans were excited when he signed, and of course today JD Cook took a huge career step forward. That is for sure. So yeah, some good words said about there from the media. So it's always nice to have a little bit of good publicity. That is for sure. And as you can see, we're just commenting on the poor manager performance. We're actually going to back the boss. Very much the case where he's brought us to this side, so we want to be able to fulfil his trust, and hopefully we can back that with a decent result. Second game of the episode now as we come up against Espanyol then. A very good tie for us to hopefully get 3 points. It's definitely going to be a test, but hopefully we can prove the doubters wrong and get all 3 points here at home. We need a 7.5 rating, we need to avoid losing the match, and we need an assist on goal. Into the tie we go then. I wouldn't say the actual confidence is there with the team, but it's definitely there for myself, that is for sure. And it actually shows here in the 10th minute as we look to try and see if we can create something for ourselves. The team just don't seem to be able to connect so kind of quick on. For whatever reason, I'm not too sure. And Doggy chases the ball down on the left-hand side as it's passed back to the keeper, and we actually nearly win it back. The keeper blazes it out on the left-hand side as he looks to try and see if we can retrieve the ball. We actually do really well to do so. And Doggy wins the header as it puts it back onto the back line there as De Jong picks it up in the middle. Passing it about really nicely as its first touch passing. This is definitely what Barcelona are known for. That is for sure, as Romeo picks it up in the middle of the field, passing it back to Araujo. Now Romeo onto his teammate Pedri on the left hand side to Ndoggy, and Ndoggy to Pedro, passing it about so nicely. 1-2's flying left, right and centre, and Ndoggy makes a run on the left hand side, looking to pick the opportunity here as we put it onto his teammate Ferran Torres. Torres to De Jong, and De Jong gets the goal to make it 1-0 in the 16th minute then, to make it the first goal at home. Very good goal from De Jong, that is for sure, and the build-up play was even better, to be honest. How he was able to string that many passes together but at the same time get the goal, I'm not too sure, but a very good goal, that is for sure, and hopefully we can build on that and get another decent pass to De Jong, and he just tapped it on the inside of the post. Keeper could have done slightly better, that is for sure, but unfortunately that is not the case, and now Espanyol are 1-0 down then as we continue on in this first half, looking to be able to see if we can build on that first goal as we look to try and see if we can get the ball straight away off the kick-off as Espanyol look very shaky, to be honest. They look like they're not going to create too much in this tie as we win the ball straight away after Romeo intercepts it then, as we look to make a run on the left-hand side, looking for an opportunity here as we run on the left-hand side. The options there, as you can see, as we look to try and see if we can run into the box. Opportunity is going to be here, but once again the defence gets stuck in then, and unfortunately we could not get the shot off, and it still stays 1-0, but we're still in possession, but not for long, as you can see, as Espanyol win it back. As they look to go on, they counter-attack themselves. Keita Balde makes a decent run here, but unfortunately Cancelo intercepts, and on the attack we now go as Berardi picks it up on the right-hand side. Cancelo into the middle. De Jong flicks us in so well. What a pass, surely a goal, and it is. It's 2-0, sorry, I was about to say 1-1, I hope not. It's 2-0, and we have our first celebration as we hear the roar of the Barcelona fans. Brilliant stuff, what a feeling and what a moment. Really good pass from De Jong, he created that so well. He just looked up and he saw the gap there, and what a first time pass that is. He just times it perfectly, no stopping that is for sure. He puts us in such a perfect position to be able to dink it past the keeper, and that's exactly what we've done. Not the most kind of classier finish, that is for sure, but we will take it in this situation. Continue on in the first half, we're near to the end of it, to be honest, and this has definitely been a much bigger improvement on the first time that we played, as we look to try and see if we can create something before the end of the first half then. Unfortunately it was intercepted as Espanyol look to try and see if they can create something before the end, but it's not going to be the case here as they intercept the ball perfectly here. De Jong wins it so well. In we go here as we try and get the shot off, we do, but Palacio makes a very good save, putting it out for a corner kick. Half-time whistle blown, and we're going down the tunnel very happy, that is for sure. We've got a goal to our name, and we are winning 2-0. 7.8 rating we've currently got the win. We just need an assist on goal to complete all objectives. Into the second half we go then as we reach the 50th minute mark, and we're just going to be cool, calm and collected, to be honest. We know what we need to do. A third goal would definitely be the final nail in the coffin for Espanyol, and we playing Pedri so well. I thought we was going to get our assist straight away in the second half, and unfortunately the ball was intercepted, but we win it back straight away. The fight in these players are definitely different to the first game as João Cancelo plays us in on the right hand side, looking to offload it straight away, but it seems to be that the defenders are trying to get onto that down there. Cancelo whips it in after getting the pass, and Pedri tries to meet it with a header. He does, but it just hits the roof. for the net. Very good opportunity, but unfortunately it wasn't taken. It still stays 2-0 then. Real Sociedad get the goal kick, but straight away Pedri wins it on the header. Look to try and see if we can put the ball onto the ground here as we look to try and see if we can offload it to one of our teammates. Decent ball on the right hand side played in, as you can see. It doesn't really seem to latch onto it straight away, but as you can see, De Jong mops it up there and look for an opportunity to arise as we hit it with a shot. But once again, a decent save made by the keeper. He's let 2 in today, but he's definitely proved to be a decent worth for his side. But De Jong plays us in so well. You're not stopping those, but the keeper will stop them, that's for sure. The pass was sublime, but unfortunately the shot wasn't. But the keeper did make full stretch to get that save. Reached the half an hour mark, and as you can see, in the former Barcelona man, Braithwaite on the ball now as he looks to try and see if he can create something for his side. João Cancelo too much on his toes here, as you can see, as he passes it back to the keeper as we switch sides to the left hand side. And as you can see, we're just passing it back really nicely, looking cool, calm and collected, looking like we're already going to win this tie, with very much the case where we're making it so easy for ourselves. Berardi picks it up on the right hand side as he places it in the middle of the park really well then, looking for a runner, but it doesn't seem to be that's the case, as Ndoggy makes a run on the left hand side, but it's too late to be able to pass it on. Pedri's in space here as he's pulling him in really nicely there as Berardi picks it up then, looking for an opportunity to arise, but it seems to be that Ndoggy picks it up on the left hand side. Cross maybe, but I'm not too sure if he would, as he plays it on the outside of the area as he finds Pedri. Pedri now onto ourselves, we take the shot, and what a goal that is to make it 3-0 in the 68th minute, and that should be game, set and the match to be celebrated in front of the Barcelona fans for a second time in this tie. This tie couldn't get any better, to be honest. What a home debut it is. 2 goals in this tie, and as I say, it's pretty much been in dream world in all honesty, because we did not expect this sort of performances. 3 goals in 2 games. It's nothing short of phenomenal, just like this goal. Solely well taken on the right foot then, power driving it into the back of the net, and we are well in front now. This is exactly what we wanted in this tie, that is for sure, and we are now enjoying life here at Barcelona. 10 minutes left in this time. We're pretty much just seeing the game out, to be honest. We know we're able to get 3 points unless an absolute miracle were to appear from Espanyol, but they proved no sort of worth in front of goal, that is for sure, and it's just been really poor for them, and it's not gone their way. But as you can see, we've got another chance here and another save by the keeper. We've really been denied a hat-trick so far, that is for sure, as we got a corner kick then, 82 minutes being played. A really good delivery, but we just couldn't really latch onto the header, as it does get clear, but only as far as Romeo there, as Rafinha picks it up on the header. Decent chances. We ripped to run into the box, and that was a perfect save from the keeper then. How he covered that angle, I'm not too sure, but we seem to still have the ball here as Ferran Torres plays it into Rafinha, and what a hit that is on the left foot, curling into the bottom of the net to make it 4-0 in this tie now. Absolutely romping it. This is exactly why we joined Barcelona, because we knew we could do performances just like this. No disrespect to Ajax, but we wasn't able to do this week in, week out. It very felt much the case that it was rare to do so at the same time, and we're very happy to be in this sort of position, that is for sure. Coming off the back of that previous loss against Real Sociedad, we have definitely picked ourselves up and gone again, and this is what we needed, and that's exactly what we got, because you can see the full-time whistle has been blown here at Barcelona, and we have got a 4-0 victory. 2 goals in the end that we gained. Unbelievable stuff. As you can see, the fans are very happy with the victory and the team performance, and we will go on to celebrate that. But because Espanyol are an actual rival of Barcelona, you wouldn't actually know it. It's not exactly a common rival that you would have with Atletico Madrid or Real Madrid, but yeah, they are definitely a rival, and they've put to one side because we have gone and scored 4 goals to 0. 9.9 rating in the 93 minutes being played, 2 goals scored, 7 shots on target with a 25% conversion rate. After that solid performance, we was actually able to gain some lot of XP as well. 2,438 XP, as you can see, for the things that we actually completed it for. We was able to also complete 2 out of the 3 objectives in the end. We was just unable to get an assist. It was very close, but it wasn't able to do so. Very happy, and we'll move on to the next game of this episode. Third and final game of the episode then comes up against Eibar away from home. We're looking forward to this one, that is for sure. Hoping to get another result in the La Liga to round off the episode on a perfect way. We need an 8.5 rating, we need a 30% dribble success rate, and we need 4 passes in the opponent's half. With that being said, let's get into things and see what happens. Knowing that Eibar aren't the strongest of opponents, we look to try and see if we can start this game nice and quickly here, as we look to try and see if we can go on the attack. But as you can see, Eibar do really nicely be able to kind of control the middle of the park and do well to intervene there, as you can see, as they look to try and go on the attack themselves here, as they pick up the ball. Arana on the left-hand side, looking to try and see if we can create something here, offering support in the box also, as red and blue shirts filling in the box. Cancelo gets a foot out, tries to intercept it, so does De Jong. Seems to be they still pick the ball up here, as they've got a perfect chance. Arana there, but De Stegen collects them. Very good save at his near post, still keeping it level level in 6 minutes. So see, Alba have started the game very fast, to be honest, and they're looking very quick. But as you can see, we pick it up in the middle of the park, looking to try and see if we can create something here as Rafinha picks it up on the right-hand side as he plays this in really well. Opportunity arises here as we play in Ferran Torres, and that is actually a decent pass then, but unfortunately we just couldn't get anything off. And Pedri with a decent shot there, that is for sure. And I think that's actually Pedri who I initially passed to, so I'm sorry on my part then, it wasn't Ferran Torres, but that was a very good chance for Pedri to get a first in this tie, but unfortunately that wasn't going to be the case, and it does go out for a goal kick in the end. We win the goal kick back straight away there as Pedri picks it up in the middle of the park, but he loses it straight away there as Matthias Pereira picks it up in the pitch then, as you can see, as Simmer looks to try and see if he can create something for his side as he puts it onto Christian. Back onto Simmer it goes, as look to pass it back really nicely, looking quick at the same time. Alba, they're definitely up for this, I would say, and they're definitely kind of being pumped by this occasion, but what a mistake this is being made. We intervene at a perfect point here as we win on goal, 1-1 with the keeper, and we make it 1-0 as we celebrate in front of the travelling fans of Barcelona. The defender has had an absolute mare in that occasion. For whatever reason, he just didn't offload the ball quick enough, and we just stuck a foot out and got onto the ball straight away. Big mistake by the Alba defence, and they're not going to be looking back at that highlight anytime soon, and we are now 1-0 up in this tie. What a goal that was. Hopefully we can build on that and get another as we receive the ball straight away off the restart as we look to try and see if we can create something for ourselves once again. Ferran Torres finds Pedri in the middle of the park as they're playing it about themselves here as Pedri makes a lovely ball on the left hand side. What a ball that is, and what a pass it is to myself, and what a shot that was, but unfortunately it was pretty much straight at the keeper. I'm not really testing it too much. We had a lot of power though, that is for sure. As we continue on, as we still have possession, we seem to be able to get on the ball straight away, being really calm and composed, being quick at the same time. This is perfect football for us. Look at the passing, flowing so well, hits the post then. What a chance that was to get a second, but it hits off the post then. Keeper was at full stretch, nowhere getting anywhere near that one. And we have another chance here, and Doggy plays us in once again to try and see if we can get 2-0 off the post once again as the keeper saves. How this has happened, I'm not too sure, and that would be it for the half first, as you can see. But yeah, very tight first half for ourselves. 8.6 rating, 61% possess rate in the triples, and then we just need a few more passes. We get 2 shots against the post in such quick succession. It's normally not a common thing, but we go into the second half with a lot of confidence. Only getting 1 goal, I know, but we've got a lot of confidence bringing it into the second, as we know we're due some more goals, that is for sure. Alba do well to defend the attack then as they look to try and see if they can go someone that break themselves. Gaetano picks it up to Gutierrez as he looks to try and see if he can offload it there, but Rafinha picks it up on the right hand side, offloading it straight away. We make a run on the right hand side, offering support here to a lot of our teammates, so we square it to Torres, and Torres is the man to get on the score sheet to make it 2-0 in 58 minutes, making it a little bit more comfortable in this tie. Really good stuff. Squared it straight across the face of goal. Ferran Torres could have missed that, but he definitely did well to be able to tap it into the back of the net to make it 2-0 away from home. Perfect way to start the second half. Really did well to be able to battle on the right hand side past the defenders. It was simple to be able to square it as I had no opportunity to get the shot off myself, and it's a simple finish into the back of the net and then to make it 2-0 with perfect timing. Really looking forward to this second half, and it's definitely shown because we've got a goal straight away and we're looking for a third here, as you can see, but unfortunately we just couldn't latch on to that straight away as we did intercept the ball. But what a challenge that is, as you can see, as we did so well trying to twist and turn past the defenders, and we use our pace and we're using it so well. Opportunity here as we cross it into the box. Rafinha is there, and Rafinha gets the third, and it's 2 assists just like that to make it 3-0 just inside 61 minutes. Also perfect second half, as I mentioned. This is absolutely surreal. Rafinha with a perfect goal as he volleys it into the back of the net, leaving the keeper absolutely stranded, and that is what you do. That's how you win games. What a cross that was into the box, to be honest. Really perfectly timed. Couldn't have beat that whatsoever, and he's just so well timed onto his left foot. Keeper had no chance for that one, as I say, as Rafinha had so much power and precision behind it, and it is now 3-0. Rafinha will be happy with that one, getting goals back-to-back games. Lucky to see that I'm not the only one scoring. Also, it's very much the case it's a team effort, and we continue on to do that. As you can see, it's 63rd minute into the game. Alba start themselves off as they look to try and see if they can get a consolation in this tie, but they lose it straight away to Ferran Torres. Pedri plays us in as we look to run the gap here, as we've got a chance here in front of goal. Surely not. Surely it can't be 4. Yes, it can. 4-0, game, set, and the match. Simple as that. It's been absolutely phenomenal, to be honest. This second half, we have absolutely started with such confidence and such kind of energy at the same time. We got played in after a mistake by Alba, and once again, the defenders are really kind of ruining the day, to be honest, because they've been the full front of mistakes, that is for sure. The Alba fans are exiting the stadium. They don't want to see enough, but one man that does want to see more is Xavi Hernandez. He is loving life here at Barcelona. After a bit of criticism, he's under a decent bit of pressure now after getting a few wins, and this is exactly what we needed as a team. As we come to near to the end of this second half then, looking to try and see things out. But we've got one last chance, maybe. I'm not too sure, to be honest. As Berardi wins the ball, as he puts it onto Pedri. Surely it's not 5. Yes, it is. It's unbelievable stuff. 5 goals in this tie. Pedri's the man to hit on the score sheet. The number 8 gets on the score sheet perfectly then. How? I'm not too sure, to be honest. How it's 5-0, because we're just absolutely romping it. Once again, another mistake by the defenders. He was hounded by the Barcelona players. We stuck out a foot and won the ball straight away. Couldn't beat that, the keeper is. It was pretty much one-on-one. No chance whatsoever. And it is now 5-0 to Barcelona. And that will wrap this game up then. 5-0 in the end after a brilliant result away from home. Couldn't have ended the episode any better, to be honest. That is so good. Another 2 goals added to the tally. And that is exactly what you want as a Barcelona player. Another win, another few goals. And we're looking to end this episode on a brilliant high. As we look at the rating then, 10 rating, 93 minutes played, 2 goals and 22% in terms of the conversion rate, with also 2 assists. 2 goals and 2 assists. You can't really get any better than that. I mean, we could get a hat-trick, but we would be probably asking for a little bit much early on in our Barcelona career. But we do get another player of the match. We get 3 school points, and we also get 3 objectives completed with a decent amount of XP gained, with 2,600 in XP gained, pushing it to level 29 now as we do achieve level 28. Phenomenal stuff from the boys and myself. Really happy, and it seems to be that we've got some very good things to soon come. As we come to the end of the episode, this is the table then after 3 games. The first 3 games that we have played in the league. We've won 3, we've played 3, we've won 2 and we've lost 1. Currently sitting on 6 points, 3 points behind Almeria. As you can see, Sociedad are nowhere to be seen. So that start of the season must have been completely short-lived, as I did actually lose to Espanyol, who actually absolutely battered. So yeah, very strange. But we're happy with the results at the moment. Obviously a poor start to life, but we did actually kind of get back on the horse, and we've definitely got the results that we needed. So I'm hoping this will be things that will continue on and on, that is for sure. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this first episode in the Liga. Please like and subscribe for more content just like this one, and don't forget to hit the notification button so you never miss a video. Cheers.